The whoosh life. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you heard of this? So today I see this t-shirt that says whoosh life on it. And I was like, oh my God, that perfectly describes this moment right now. And I couldn't stop smiling because this morning, like, I knew I had a bunch of things to do. I didn't know how I was going to get them done. And then I decided I'm going to cram in a few things before an appointment that I had because I wasn't sure when other time I would get to do this. But I was thinking, like, I'm crazy because in a normal situation, like, I could run these errands and get them done, but I am going really slow. And especially when it's hotter now, it's harder for me to walk or be in balance, and everything is taking a lot longer. I didn't know how it was even going to be possible for me to get to these places on time, but something just told me, just trust, just get on the bus, get on, start taking the steps, do it. And I started, and I get on a bus. There's like, my angel number is on it, 333. I'm on a bus that's on the way, like the bus is called, one of the buses that I needed to take was Alma, which means soul in Spanish. So I couldn't stop smiling. And then I get off on my stop, run a few errands. Something that I had been needing to get was on sale, so I was really happy about that. And then someone in a photo area just decided to help me through the whole process of you know downloading or scanning these photos. Got that done. Then I'm coming out of a place and I'm kind of starting to panic because I know that my appointment time is getting close. In order for me to get there, like, I would have to really hurry, but I couldn't physically hurry. And then I was like about to push myself, and then in front of me I see this guy, older guy with a cane, and he fell right in front of me. So obviously I went and saw if he was okay. Someone else was trying to help him, and he said that he was trying to cross the street and he's just in a hurry because he's trying to get to an appointment at the doctor's or hospital or something. And I was like, oh my God. I said to him, it's okay, take your time, slow down, go slow, they can wait, like, and I realized I was talking to myself too in that moment. So I started taking my own advice, and the next place that I needed to go, this driver said, oh, your bus is right there. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to get it, like, get there fast enough. But even if I tried, I was like, I'm just going to push myself or fall or just stress myself out. So I just was like, no, I'm waiting for the next one, even if I'm late. And then the next one came along, and it was all, still working out in terms of timing. And I finally ended up kind of in the area that I wanted to be in, and I was like, oh no, I have to be across the street. And in order for me to get to the other side of the street, it's a very busy street, and I'd have to walk a few blocks and then cross at the crosswalk, which was really far away. And I just was like, oh my God, I'm so close yet I'm so far. And I just sat for a moment, like at the bus stop, not knowing what to do. And all of a sudden I hear this huge, like, I can't even say crash. The sound of it was like breaking something. And I look over, and some guy has hit another, like, one driver has hit another driver. And like, I'm sure it's because they were in a hurry or they were being, I don't want to say careless because I don't know the exact details, but it was like everyone's just trying to get somewhere and only thinking about that. And one person's falling, I could be panicking, the next person gets into a car accident. Like, so I was like, the universe is really telling me to just stay still for a bit. Like, just trust that it's gonna work out. And what I did was I went to get a drink on the side of the street that I was in. It was a horrible drink. It was just like a juice drink, and it was bad and overpriced, but it gave me some time to just sit. And I was like, do I ask somebody here to help me across the street to get to the other side? Do I call my appointment and tell them I'm going to be late? I wasn't really sure. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to take my advice, take my time, and get to the next crosswalk and then see what happens. And as I'm walking towards that next crosswalk, Ferrari is stopped in the traffic. And I'm always so crazy about license plates. For those of you guys who don't know, I know that the universe speaks to me in license plates, and I feel like my mom speaks to me in license plates. And this license plate said I, like the letter I, space, M, the letter M, and then space, and then it said L, letter L, and then the number 8. So I am late. I am late. Oh my God. The universe. I was like, are you just making me feel bad? Like, I am late? Oh no. And I was like, gonna panic at first, but then I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I am late. I am late. And this Ferrari is telling me it. Can you imagine, like, people that are driving behind it? Maybe he's written that on his license plate, because if he's going really fast, he can say, hey, just excuse me, I'm late. Or if he's like tailgating someone or whatever, it's like, great. And I'm like, I just needed to see that. I am late. I guess I just have to be okay with it if I am late. I got to the appointment, I was late, but before I got in the door of the appointment, I was thinking, I guess, like, you know, just trust in the universe and the angels, in like, something has to be taking care of me. And I see this kid, and the back of his shirt says archangels. Like, for those of you guys don't know, I'm very into the archangels, you know, Michael, Gabriel, all of the the ones that give us certain protection, guidance, intuition. I felt really held. And I felt like everything is just going to work out. Yeah, I wish I had more time at my appointment. I still got some of the appointment, but he cut it short because he had another client. And then it hit me. I was like, what was that word that I first saw with the Nike symbol? And I couldn't think of it. Couldn't think of it. And I ended up waiting for a ride back home. And as I'm in the car, and I'm not thinking anymore about any of it, I was like, it kind of hit me, like, it just like this, the t-shirt and the message and whatever, the first one, it came to me, and then it whoosh, it just like slipped away, and I was like, oh my God, wasn't that it? That was the something swoosh, whoosh, the whoosh life. Oh my God, it was the whoosh life. And I had to go. When I got home, I barely took off my shoes. I was like, I need to look this up. I looked up Whoosh and Nike. Did you guys have, am I the only one that doesn't know this? That the Nike symbol is called a whoosh? Swoosh? Whoosh? What did I say it was? Whoosh? Anyway, and Nike itself is named after a goddess of, like a goddess, the goddess name is Nike. And the swoosh symbol means, like, it translates to swiftness, like swoosh, like the wind, like the breeze, like the sound of it. And it's swiftness, success. It's the wing of the goddess, of the angel, of the goddess, of the angel. I can't remember which one. Anyway, it's wings. And I was like, that describes my life right now. It describes my my day with all these symbols and signs. It's like, maybe I'm not going fast, so I don't represent in mobility the swiftness, but she's the angel or the goddess of victory, and it's success, swiftness, and I forgot what the other one was, but it's like this swoosh feeling of like wings, angels, divinity taking care of me. And I got my stuff done today. I'm home. I am sorry for the people that got into the accidents or fell, but I am also grateful that I was not one of them, and that I could see if they were okay and ask them if they were okay. And I'm grateful for living the swoosh whoosh. I have to see exactly what it's called. Life. I didn't even know what it meant. But to me, it's like this swiftness of like air, breezy, allowing the universe to take you where it will on its wings, even when I don't necessarily have the legs or the mobility to get to places myself. It's like the universe is just like, hop on my wings. Look at the angel numbers I have to show you. Look at the t-shirts and the license plates and laugh at it and have fun with it. Like, this is your joyride of life, and it's a swoosh whoosh life. I promise in the title I'll get it right, but yeah. Do you have swoosh whoosh life moments? Because I think that they're around us all the time, but we just need to tap into them and be open to them. And I love that I see them, because it makes me realize, like, as much as I feel a bit fearful sometimes, or tired, or feeling slow, or whatever it is, these moments make me see that I am still right on track in some way. I'm late, but I'm not late. Like, who cares if I was late? Late for what? Like, I think the universe is saying that, to trust in its timing, and maybe I'm not getting there in society or in the timing that I thought I needed to get things done, but there's another way bigger, more angelic timing that I think I'm in the pocket of. Like, I'm hitting all the right places or signs or synchronicities. I must be doing something right. Anyway, thanks for listening.